Hello everyone and welcome back to the Pinnacle of Dogs. Today here we got Takeo. If y'all don't know, he's our reactive husky Malamute, or Alaskan Malamute, sorry. But today this video is really all about how I'm building a good relationship between me and Takeo through food. He is highly food motivated. He loves food. And what I mean by a good relationship, yes, I mean like trust, because I'm hand feeding him and all of that. But I also am talking about setting a good foundation for certain commands, certain things that I'm going to use later on in our life and our relationship. And what I mean by that is, like, right now I'm establishing a good wait, a good down, and a good leave it, which is really beneficial, especially when they're food motivated. It's really beneficial to use food to your advantage, especially for reactive dogs. And what I mean is, like, a good leave it is great. When your dog starts seeing the trigger that they're reactive to and you notice them starting to build up and they're about to get to that point of explosion, it's good to have a command where it's like, Takeo, leave it, and he understands, okay, I need to leave what I'm looking at. And then you add in some leash drills if you're walking, or even a correction, and then everything just should go smoothly for that situation. So yeah, there's multiple reasons why this is beneficial, what I'm doing. And what I'm doing right now, what you see on the screen, is really just the beginning of what I want to do. It's setting up, once again, a good foundation for what is going to come, which is the first 5 minutes is going to be me in the garage with Takeo, and the rest of this video is what I'm doing not what I'm doing anymore. I'm doing something else now, which I can share, but it's all a process because I want to eventually see if I can work him into eating just with the rest of our pack and our board and trained dogs. And all of our dogs, we can make a whole different video about that, but they eat all together, and I want to eventually get him to that. But there's certain things I need to work on, like resource guarding. I need to be able to call him off of food, and I need to be able to know that Takeo would do good with a dog kind of not right on top of him, but near him when he's eating. So yeah, so this is kind of setting the foundation for that. What I'm doing right now is literally nothing too crazy. Like I said, I'm establishing a good wait and a good leave it and a good down. Those are the three things I'm doing right now. So if you notice, I don't let him pick up the food when they spill on the ground. I picked him up. I don't keep the leash at tension, but I keep it ready for me to pop it and get him away, because he is a resource guarder. So that's something that I do want to be careful of. But once I pick it up, I say, good boy, good wait, and give him the food. Now what you want to do, something that I'm doing in this video that I kind of tweak later on, is that instead of, when I pick up all the food off the floor, I don't give it to him. I reach into the bowl and then give him some different kibble, if that makes sense, just so he understands that this is the reward for leaving this specific thing when I say leave it. But other than that, when I grab the food, I'll either tell him down, he'll down, and what I'm going to eventually do is have him wait for his food. So I'll hold it out just like that. Well, it dropped, but instead of just letting him eat it just like that, just putting it down and him just scarfing it down, I'm gonna be like, Takeo, wait. He's gonna wait, and then I will be giving him his release command, Takeo, yes, for him to eat. And that's kind of what I'm doing right now. And I do this specific thing, what I'm doing right now on the screen, for about 2-3 months. I do it for a long time. Sorry, I'm recording outside. But I do it for a very long time, just so, well, not a very long time, but a good amount of time, just so these things can get cemented into his brain. Because like I said before, and like I'm going to keep reiterating, what I'm doing now is a great tool to have a better relationship, not even with your reactive dog, but any dog. Especially when it comes to food, because a lot of dogs are really food motivated, or they really love just their meals. So you get them to work for it. It's getting them a good mental stimulation that they need. This is a great thing to work on impulse control with your dog. And yeah, there's just so many benefits. And all I'm doing here is making his second bowl, putting his heartworm medicine in it, and then letting him eat it out of the bowl. Now I do eventually switch to hand feeding his second bowl, but this is just what I do now. So now you're gonna see what we worked into after these 3 months. All right, so it's about like a month later from when I did this first part of the video, and I'm gonna show y'all really what I worked up to. You're gonna see what I do. I'm gonna kind of break it down right now. What I do in the beginning, we let him out in the mornings, let him and his group out, because if y'all know, if you don't know, we have 2 sets of sisters. Great Pyrenees and Huskies. We keep them apart because they're younger and we're trying to avoid littermate syndrome. So he's part of one group and other dogs are part of another group. So we let his group out first, let them go poop, let them go pee, let them do their thing. Then we bring them in. I put the ones that are just normal, just eating. I hate to say normal, but the ones that just eat, they can just eat. Put them in the cage, do the whole thing, let them eat. And then Takeo's already inside. He's on place. Because what I'm trying to do is, if you saw in the last like couple clips, he's very amped up. He's very tense. He's very, it's just he's just very tense, and that can lead, like having that kind of body language and having that kind of mindset, it could just lead to him just resource guarding. It could lead to him trying to redirect. So what I'm trying to do is prevent that from happening. So I'm trying to just teach him a neutral mindset because he's gonna eat. It's not like where he used to be, because when we got him, he was skin and bones. So I'm trying to let him know that it's safe here. You don't have to scarf your food down. You can just chill. So that's really kind of what I'm doing right now. So, and now what you're gonna see is like me showing you that. And the only difference is, instead of him being in the garage because it was enclosed, there's no one could bother him, it's quiet, he could just focus on me. We did it for like a month, or it might be 2 months, I'm not 100% sure. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bring him in the living room and I'm gonna have Coda on place, and then maybe one other dog on place, and I'm gonna feed him, feed him right over there on that tile piece, just so he can get used to being around dogs, because he is a resource guarder. We haven't seen it directed toward dogs except for one time when we first got him, but I'm talking over food. And we just, from what we've seen, I don't really want to break down all the stories, but from what we've seen, we know he has food aggression. We just haven't seen it. What I'm trying to say is prevention over correction. So I'm just trying to teach him that these dogs are not going to mess with your food. You don't need to worry. You just need to focus on me and eating your food. So yeah, like I said, I'm just going to show y'all. So I hope y'all enjoy the rest of this video. As you can see, I brought him in and I put him on place, and as you can see, his ears are perked up. Those pupils aren't as dilated, but when I first brought him in, he was really dilated. So if he keeps his demeanor up, honestly, we're just gonna feed him, because this is really good than what he usually is. Usually getting up, he's usually doing that stuff. And I'm trying to teach him to be calm. And the other thing is, as you can see, I got Coda right there and Zana right there. So I am not gonna feed him right there, even though I said I am. Mostly because Zana's right here, and like I said, I want to prevent all the negative stuff from happening. So I'll probably feed him just kind of out here. So yeah, no, I just want to show y'all everything. So yeah, once he's calm, we will feed him. As you can see, he got up, so I'm just going to show you the process of me going over here, telling him place. I'm not going to yell at him, I'm not going to scream at him. Neutral mindset, place isn't a punishment and it isn't a timeout. It's a place where you can just turn your thing off and you chillax. And that's why I'm trying to get him to understand. He might redirect, but I'm not gonna do anything. I'm just gonna ignore it, working through it, and then do that. I'm not trying to create bad experiences. Okay, place. I need to get a clicker, so yeah, just so you can understand. I hope y'all can see me, but this is what I'm talking about. You see right now, he's very up. He's up, his ears are perked up. I want him to calm down. And I said his behavior, even though right now it's not doing anything bad, it could just lead to explosive behavior. So I'm just letting him calm down. I hope y'all can see me. But I'm letting him calm down. Once he's calm, boom, we'll feed him. And feeding him still got the muzzle on, still all that. The only difference is he's in a different room. He's around 2 dogs that are outside that I trust that are going to be on place. And then he's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 other dogs are in the cage. Trying to get him used and accustomed to being around dogs without eating. Not saying that it might not ever be like that, but I just want him to have good experiences with dogs. Because, as y'all know, he has some behavioral issues. So this is kind of what we do. Now, I'm in the kitchen getting his food prepared. As you can see, he's still up. I'm making noise, which is good. He used to be making noise, so that is very good. I just want to see if he can just really, really calm down. If not, and if he stays like this, I might feed him. It just really depends. I don't like to let a lot of stuff slide with him, mostly because of his behavioral issues. You know, people might Even though people might think it's straight. He's amped up, so a noise like that, you just send him across the edge. See stuff like that. Place, boy, place. And noises like that can get him riled up, and that's what I'm trying to get. See, now he's really amped. It's not what I want, so I gotta wait. And he's gonna eventually eat, it's just gonna take time. And because we're dog trainers, this is what we do. We have. As you can see, he's off place. I'm not running at him, not walking at him in a crazy way. I'm trying to redirect his attention, but just to get him kind of snapping out of it. Place. Kind of snapping out of it and all that stuff. Because I don't want him to redirect. I want him to be calm. I'm not trying to pull this out of him, is what I was trying to say. So you'll see me do something like that when he gets up, because I can tell when he's about to blow and I'm trying to diffuse it. So I'll just probably let the video roll and just watch as you watch it. Once again, he got up. I'm not looking at him. Good place, good boy. And like I just said, when I walk over, I'm not looking at him, because if I just walk over and make eye contact with him, it's gonna set him off. I'm not trying to do that. So yeah. Hope y'all enjoy the video. Once again, up. Place. Good place. Good place. Scale place. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and warn y'all that he is most likely gonna redirect and he might get a little wild. I just want y'all to observe. I guess that's really what I'm trying to say. Voice. And he's not the type of dog that you can give treats for that, so I'm literally just distracting with my hands and a noise. If he listens, he listens. If not, unfortunately, I'm gonna have to go over there and just do what happens. And if he does redirect, then, like I said, I'm not gonna yell at him, I'm not gonna yank him around, let him get through it. Eventually, we're gonna get something that I can hold, because brawling with a dog is never the answer. If I were to just have like some type of barrier, he can just jump on that, and not jump on me. And it's creating a better, it's not a good experience all around, but it's a lot better than having to brawl with a dog. So, yeah, so eventually you will see us get some place caught, or just maybe a piece of wood, just to prevent him from jumping on me. And then the other thing is, it's not, on my end, it's not fun brawling with a dog. It's not what I want to do. Other thing to notice, he will look at other dogs' cages, see what they're doing, and that's not what I want him to do. One, the other dogs aren't gonna like that. Two, he's probably gonna grab it. That's just the way he is. TKO! Good place. Good boys. Place. Yeah, place. He's gonna try to triangle. Yep. Place, and I'm not touching him. Y'all notice he's hooked up to a thing, hooked up to one slip lead so he can't leave his area. So he doesn't run and try and go and do something, I can control it. The other thing, he's hooked up to another slip lead so I don't have to grab him. If I grab him, it's gonna set him off. And once again, I'm not trying to set him off. I'm trying to, y'all get pictures. I hope y'all will really enjoy this video, man. I'm really trying to give y'all some good insight. A lot of people don't show stuff like this. They show the pretty stuff. They show all this stuff that looks nice and gets views, but I'm showing y'all what this stuff is really like, owning dogs like this, owning behavioral dogs. Because there's people out here that own dogs like this. So I want to help those people. I want to help everyone, but these people, there's people that live like this. He's 8 years old. We got him not even a year ago. He was in that shelter for, he wasn't even there for, he wasn't in it for a year. So what I'm trying to say is someone had him for about 8 to 7 years and lived through this. Probably didn't know what was going on, probably didn't have a muzzle. And if they did, it's still scary. So I'm trying to help those people, because I know there's people out there that have a dog like this. So, we all. Y'all can see me going outside. He didn't like that, but place. Good boy. Good place. This is why I trust these other dogs. Look at him. That just happened and Coda's dead asleep. Zana's licking. So if you're doing this, you have other dogs, make sure you can trust your other dogs that they're gonna stay where they need to stay. Like I said, we're not trying to cause any problems. Positive experiences only. Place. Good boy. Place. Boy, place. The other thing that I want to mention is if you're doing this, you need to understand that once you're this far, you cannot let nothing stop you. What I'm saying is you can't get tired of dealing with this and just be like, all right, I'm just gonna let it be. If you're on a time limit, if you're on a time frame, don't do this, just start, just handle it. I'm talking about people that do have these type of dogs, don't. If you don't have time to sit through like an hour of doing this, just this, before he can even eat, don't do this. Because if you let this slide, the way he's acting, the way he's living, he's gonna realize that I can get my way with these people. We're new still. We have it for about 4 months now. You can't let stuff slide like that. So that's just something else I wanted to mention. Place. I hope y'all can hear me, because what he's doing right now is what I want. Look at this. He's calmed down. He might be tired, but he's gonna understand that this is the behavior that I want. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hold it for 5 more seconds, maybe 10, maybe even 15. Don't do it for too long, because he's gonna break it. And then you're gonna have to do this again. You see the mindset you want, see if you can hold it for a little bit, and then break him, or release him. That's perfect, what he just did. Now let's see if he can go back to it, or if he's gonna get up, start whining. If he gets up, start whining, then we're gonna have to just wait. But I want y'all to understand that what he just did is what I want. Head down, he's calmed down. So hopefully he can do that. Now I'm not saying he has to always have his head down, but that's a good that's a good sign that your dog is calm. Other sign is just not a tense body, the ears aren't perked up, he's not fixating on anything. I really hope y'all can hear me. If not, I'm gonna just do a voiceover and like redo this, because that's really important, y'all. Pay attention to your dog's body language. It tells you everything. Good boy, Takeo. Takeo, yes. Yes. Good boys. Good boy. Yes. Yes. Good boy. See, he did it again. He was calm for a good while, so what I'm going to do now is we're going to feed him. Good boy. Yes. You're going to tie you. You figure out how to tie you. That's all clean up. Can't figure out. Get out. Stay. Stay. Got his food right here. Hope y'all can see he got his medicine in it. He has joint problems, so you know. I hope he gets this whole thing. What I'm gonna do is put him around. And he's worked up, but I'm not gonna have his initial mindset here. He's just gonna take him about a minute. Because it's his food. You need to trust your dogs. Yes. Nice. The other thing I teach him is all the dropped kibble on the ground. Because you saw in the last video, you saw me keeping him away from it, but after these months, like 2 months of working, he now understands to leave it. And he also, I'm trying to get him to understand his personal space. He used to like to come up. Good. He used to like to come up. I need my space because he's unpredictable. So yes. You know, you don't want to pet him. Don't touch your dog when you're doing this. Don't listen to those people, please. Especially with dogs like that. You don't need to do that. I keep the food behind me so he won't run at it. If he does, he's gonna. You get what I'm trying to say? Try to prevent him from like coming at. I want him to focus on my hand. Yes. You let him eat, you let your dog do your business. Like don't pet him. Don't try and take the food away. Don't do none of that. That's not it, guys. Do what I'm doing and you will be fine. If you have a problem with it, just reach out to me and we will work with you. Place. Now I am running out of storage, so I'm gonna get like a couple little clips that I can, but this is really all I do. I just feed him, and then when he's done, I just literally do this until he's done. Once he's done, I'll either put him on place, but because it's 6, I try to keep them all on the schedule. Yes. He'll probably just go out, and I'll probably wait till that, but yeah, I just wanted to tell y'all that it's gonna end very soon, because I'm running out of storage. I need to edit a lot of videos and get them out, which I do apologize, so we're taking a slow time. I will get on that really today, and really you're gonna see a lot more videos coming. But yeah, I just wanted to show y'all the process of doing this and everything. So yeah, no. I hope y'all enjoyed. Hope y'all got some good information. I don't want to say all this was entertaining because he was stressed. I'm not trying to entertain y'all and stuff like that. I'm trying to provide y'all good information, educate y'all on dogs and all that. So, like I said, it was really the gist. Yes. That one I had to let slide because I was talking about my fault. But I'm not going to take take the food away and he's letting me munch it down. Well, you see, I might spill it all by accident, and then, you know, he knows to leave it. Even though right by his paws, he lets me get there. Now I'm not touching him even when I do this. Even when I'm grabbing this, I'm not saying, you're a good boy, not pet, none of that. Because you don't want this real life friend right now, you just want to build a good relationship with your dog. So yeah, no, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I don't think I'm gonna be able to get it. I might just cut it because I still have to edit and then download this, and then I'll be able to like delete everything. So I think that's gonna be it for now. So I hope y'all enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoy watching Tequila's journey, man. I'm excited to see what we're gonna be able to do. Yes. I'm not having to do long wait. I'm sorry. I just so much information I want to do. I'm not having to do a long wait. As long as he knows he can wait, as long as he knows that he needs to wait, that's all I need. I'm not trying to do all this crazy stuff, man. Yes. See, like that. He understands. He can't just go dig right for it. And that's what I want to know. Maybe eventually, a couple months down the road, we can do long days. We can do all that stuff. But right now, no. I just want him to focus on eating and me doing this. So yeah, I'm going to end the video here. And you're going to see when I end it. Yes. You're going to see when I end it, I'm going to take it with me. That's because I don't want him to starve his food down, or if no one does happen to get up, I don't know. Nothing bad to happen. But once it does end, I'm just going to go back to doing this until he's finished and then let him out. Hopefully I can get a clip of that. So yeah, no. Hope y'all enjoy it. Alright, so he just finished scarfing down. Yeah, no, I just want to get a little clip of that. What I'm about to do, I'm going to put him on place just real quick, just so I can clean his muzzle. If you have a dog and another dog and you're doing this and they're resource guarding, clean their muzzle when you're done, because there will be food residue on it, and your other dogs might want to go and sniff it, and they can sniff it, and it could just lead to something bad. So clean the muzzle, let it dry, and then put it back on. So I just want to show you. I just forgot to put that in there. Sorry. Slobber, you got food residue all on it. You want to get this off. You want to not have none of this on. It could lead to bad. So make sure it's clean, guys.